All right, John, how about you? What else have you been playing besides Fire Emblem?
I have been playing Pillars of Eternity on the Switch. Just came out for the Switch, so
Ooh.
I played it on PC for a bit, but I didn't really get too invested in it on PC. I sort of was playing a bunch of things at the same time. But then when I saw it come out for the Switch, I'm like, I could take this with me. It's nice. So it's so deep. It's
Mm.
so deep. Like
Yeah.
it's like brain numbing deep sometimes. like I mean, you can get in as much as you want, right? But there's just so much lore and so much backstory, and if you're if you're like me and you're playing it in bed or you're playing it before you go to sleep, you can kind of get confused quite easily because you go back to it and you're like, wait, who was that guy again, or what was I doing? But um, it's one of those games where you just kind of want to keep going back to it. You want to keep playing it because there's so much more that you can do, or another area you want to get to, or whatever. So it's um, it sort of it sucks you in. But yeah,
What kind of game is this?
This was the Baldur's Gate game, right? By the
yeah,
same team? Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
so more like RPG and
yeah.
field
So
attack
it's
and stuff.
It's like it's kind of like a Diablo.
yeah, it's
Kind of
Diablo-ish.
like
Okay,
Um, how do you
like
even
you point and
describe
click
it?
to attack, and then your guy
Yeah.
you click on the ground and he goes to that point. Do you know
But
what I
on
mean?
the Switch, you just use your you can use the D-pad, or sorry, on the Switch you use your analog stick to
Oh, and
just
you move
walk
them?
around, so it's
Oh,
not
okay.
bad. Yeah.
okay.
But it's deep. It's good. You can go into it as deep as you want to go. You can, listen to every conversation, talk to every person. Like it's one of those games that you can sink a lot of hours into.
How does it run on the Switch?
Quite good, actually. I haven't really had any sort of lag moments, or jumpy cut scenes or anything like that. It's been pretty smooth for the most part. And if it has done anything, it's quick enough that it's not super noticeable.
Mm,
But yeah, so far so good.
nice.
Have you guys seen footage of The Witcher 3 running on the Switch?
Yeah.
It's
Is
not
it
It
bad.
brutal?
wasn't good though.
It's not bad. It seems to
Oh
run
yeah.
decently well. Like, yes, the graphical detail is not there, but it seemed to run at a fairly decent frame rate, or at least something similar to the PS4 and Xbox.
That's good.
Yeah,
The-
that's an impressive achievement. I'll
Yeah.
tell you right now. That
Like,
game is massive.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. The only sort of, I guess, con you could say about the game I have is the controls are very you have to sort of, you got to pick them up. They're not super intuitive.
Mm.
So like I don't know how long it took me to figure out how to open up my inventory. um
Or you just
Honestly,
try
it's
every button one after
yeah.
the
I'm like, I can't keep punching things. This is gonna take me forever to get through this game. But yeah, they said that I read some reviews on it before I bought it, and they said there were graphic like some glitches in the graphical sort of interface of it,
Mhm.
and I I haven't really seen anything too stand out. Uh,
No game
that
breaking
stands
things.
out. Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah.
So far, but you never know. I mean, I could get to the end and it'll just die and melt my game down. But who knows? We'll
Yeah.
see.
It's interesting, like just the environment around the Switch and people porting current gen games to the Switch. And I mean, we're nearing the end of this console generation, so it remains to be seen how stuff will translate going forward. But I mean, if
Mm,
you can get The Witcher 3 running well on the Switch, it makes me wonder, like, you could pretty much throw anything on there. Of course you have to scale it down, but it seems like you can scale these games down enough where it still runs well enough to play it on there,
yeah.
and you still get the benefits of portable play as well.
Yeah. I think the fact that you can take The Witcher on the go,
It's nuts.
it's so crazy to think of.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like I remember playing that on PC and going, this game is too big.
Oh yeah,
Like you could do nothing but side quests and not even touch the main campaign for like 25 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Still on my bucket
did
list.
you did you guys ever see that video of the
Same.
guy that just filmed himself walking as Geralt?
Yeah, just like
And he just-
straight.
He just
Yeah.
walked
One end to
straight
the
across the
Yeah.
whole map.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's so much to do in that.
I'm
game.
just watching this right now on YouTube. That's pretty insane.
What are you looking at?
The gameplay, like that's insane.
The other thing, Jad, I don't know if you know this or not, but the footage you pulled for this for Pillars of Eternity, is that Switch footage or is that
No,
No,
just PC footage?
that's PC. I reused
Yeah,
it
okay.
from the last time. I think Matt, when you were talking about it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Still-
that looks really good for the Switch. Like,
You know
why
what,
does The
it-
Witcher look so bad? No.
it does look pretty good on the Switch, to be honest. It was impressive. Yeah. So
Yeah. All right. Pillars of Eternity 2. Well, the collection on Switch.
yes, the collection. Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Mm.
overall, I'm impressed with the Switch, with its capabilities.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it seems to just
definitely.
keep getting better and better.
Yep.
I think Nintendo really, I think they hit a home run with the Switch for sure.
Oh man, I had like one Switch accessory thing to show you guys. I got a new left Joy-Con. It's so I have one with the D-pad, like the Legend of Zelda one. I got a Super Mario one as well, which I would have shown on stream, but my Switch is upstairs. But
Nice.
if you are the more I play the Switch and the more I've been playing like indie games and stuff that require a D-pad, and I cannot stand the buttons as a D-pad alternative. Like one of these Hori left Joy-Con
Yeah.
alternatives is fantastic, and they're fairly cheap, and it does the job just fine. So
Nice.
yeah, now I have two of them, so I can continue to mix up my fashion. So that's one of the things. I take my Switch on the go all the time. Most of the time I'm playing it on the train. And I have a couple sets of Joy-Con, and I switch them out every few weeks. But since I got one of these, this has always been in my Switch, and like I'm only switching one color. It's not the same. But now I have two left Joy-Cons of this style, and so now I can mix it up.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm still stuck with the neons.
I mean, those
Same.
are still good.
Have not changed.
I'm just straight up gray boys. That's it.